Hello fellow game collectors. Today I'm starting a new series on my collection. I don't have a very large collection. I have maybe about 500 games or so. If you're interested in what all games I have, if you check in the description below, I have a link to my vgcollect.com profile that lists all the games that I currently own. I'm going to start this series with the Nintendo 64. It was a favorite system of mine growing up as a child. I'm rebuilding my collection from my childhood. Now I only have about 75 games, so I'm going to go through the games I have. If there are any hidden gems or any thoughts or comments that you have about any of these games, feel free to leave them below. Leave your comments below below the video, and we'll get started. So, first game I have here is 007 World Is Not Enough, which I hadn't actually played before. Some of these I haven't played before as I'm rebuilding the collection. Arrow Gauge, Aiden Chronicles First Mage, RPG that I trying to start to play. It's really not very good. All-Star Baseball 99, All-Star Baseball 2000, Army Men, Sarge's Heroes, Banjo-Kazooie, Battle Tanks Global Assault, one of my favorites, Bomberman 64. I'm a big fan of Bomberman. Great multiplayer game. Bomberman Hero, which is a bit of a different stroke. It's an adventure game. Bottom of the Ninth, Buck Bumble, Castlevania, and Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. I hadn't played these Castlevanias before, but I do love some of the older Castlevanias for Super Nintendo. The ones for Game Boy Advance and Symphony of the Night is definitely one of my favorites. Command and Conquer, real-time strategy game. Haven't actually played it before. I'm more of a StarCraft fan myself. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. I did not find this one out in the wild. I bought it from a retro game store. It was my first time playing it this past year. It's quite the experience. I cannot recommend that game enough. Definitely an adult game, but a little frustrating at times. But Conquer's Bad Fur Day is definitely worth the price to get it. Diddy Kong Racing, which is actually a pretty good racing game. Donkey Kong 64, Excitebike 64. I loved Excitebike for the NES. F-Zero X, Gauntlet Legends, which I actually played more on the PlayStation. It's a great multiplayer game if you have some friends over. Let's see, Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, a bizarre game, Glover. It's definitely unique. One of my childhood favorites, GoldenEye, and I'm sure everyone else's too. Harvest Moon 64. I haven't played any of the Harvest Moon games before. That one's pretty good. I played maybe about an hour or two of it. Jet Force Gemini. I really love playing this game in the arcade, Killer Instinct Gold. I recently got the Xbox One version, the arcade version. It's pretty good. It just doesn't really compare to the arcade there. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, I actually wasn't a very big fan of Majora's Mask. I didn't like the time pressure of the game. You know, you have 3 days to do everything. But I absolutely love Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And speaking of that, I still have the Primus strategy guide for Ocarina of Time. Pretty good condition. Mario Golf, I absolutely love this game. I love playing it with friends. Great series. Mario Kart 64, been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Mario Party 1, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Mario Tennis, Mega Man 64. My favorite that series is probably Mega Man X. Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits Volume 1. Ironically enough, there was never a Volume 2. Mortal Kombat 4. Pretty good. I actually preferred Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero can be quite a frustrating game. Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness. Mystical Ninja starring Goman. Namco Museum 64. NBA In the Zone 98. Nightmare Creatures. Ogre Battle 64, another more rare and costly title. Hadn't got around to playing this one yet, but I did love playing the Super Nintendo version. Perfect Dark, if you're a fan of GoldenEye, you will probably like this game, although I didn't grow up playing it. Pilot Wing 64, I remember renting that game as a kid. Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. Unfortunately, I don't have the Game Boy adapter for the N64 to transfer my Pokemon over. Quake 2. I was a big fan of Quake on PC. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of good RPGs at all on Nintendo 64. So here's Quest 64. Wasn't what everyone was wanting on the system. Robotron 64. Rocket Robot on Wheels. Rugrats and Patty, the movie. Spider-Man. Star Fox 64. I absolutely love this game. Has great replayability value, and it didn't take very long to beat. Star Wars Episode 1 Battle for Naboo. Another great game. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. That was also another fun one to play in arcade. The only actual box game I have complete is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Very difficult but fun game. Great series. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I played this game over and over and over as a child. I absolutely love the Hoth battle mission. I think it was the first mission. Super Mario 64. Currently working on replaying that. Super Smash Brothers. I didn't play much of the N64 one, but I'm a big fan of the series. Melee and Brawl. Can't wait for the one on Wii U to come out. Tetrasphere. I love Tetris, and I love this game too. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Top Gear Overdrive. This one I need to replace this one. The label's pretty torn up. Triple Play. Turok, another game from my childhood. And Turok 2. And I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I was a big wrestling fan when I was in middle school. So WCW, NWO, Revenge. I absolutely love playing wrestling games for N64 and PlayStation. And finally, Yoshi's Story. So that's my collection right now. I'm actually trying to build a full collection. I want to get all the N64 games. It's definitely one of my favorite systems. So be sure to share any comments that you have on Nintendo 64 games, anything relating to your childhood on Nintendo 64, if I had any hidden gems. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next episode.